Hey, CP,
Yes, Mr. Jihad, how are you?
are you still live?
Yeah, thank God we are. What do you want to say
You're
to
live
us?
right now?
Yes, we are.
Hey, CP, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
How can you prove to me that Christianity is true if your objective is to prove it?
First of all, I should not be worried about proving to you Christianity, because if God is true, he can prove himself to you. So the logic is that you are asking the weak man to prove the strong God to be strong. That's weird, isn't it? What do you think?
Well, I've look, you make some strong arguments. Okay, so I've watched you for, a few years now,
And you
and you
hate
make
me.
some,
And you
huh?
hate me. And you hate me.
I've been again. I mean, I look. There's no denying the fact that you kind of have a vendetta against Islam and you kind of have a bias towards it and you
Mm.
hate it,
Mm.
but at the same time you make some strong arguments.
But how am I mean, how I'm not fair, and I'm
I
making
just
strong
said you
argument.
made some I just said you make some strong
Okay,
arguments,
okay,
but at the
continue.
same time it's
Mm.
quite apparent that you hate Islam.
Mm. Well, for sure, I hate Islam. Islam is disgusting cult. Why not? Is that wrong?
Right, so that's why I'm asking you bring your proof
Mm.
of Christianity. Let me see it
Okay.
and
First
I'll
of
go
all, let
from.
me let me ask you: do you believe that Christ he is an amazing person who did a lot of miracles? Do you believe in that or not?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So now that's good. So we aren't starting from zero. We are starting from the point where Jesus, he can do miracles, what nobody can do. Do you agree with that?
I agree with it.
Okay. So as long as Jesus, he can do what nobody can do, that's God, my friend. To make it simple, can Allah do what Jesus can do? If you say yes, you have to prove it.
Well,
Are
we
you,
believe. Well,
are you in the
let me
kitchen
just.
or you are in the bathroom? Where are you?
No, neither.
Oh, okay.
Um, um, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that I watched Muhammad Hijab and Bart Ehrman. I watched the whole thing through and
Yeah.
through, and I
Okay.
also watched him and Jordan Peterson through and through.
Okay.
And it just, if you listen to those academic historians, they're going to tell you that Jesus was crucified. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Based off of history. But at the same time, some of them say that, Jesus, was born naturally and he was born with two parents and stuff
Well,
like this.
if this is true, then the Quran is lying anyway.
Right. Well, I'm telling you, you have some good arguments, so we can
Mm.
put that to the side. I'm asking
My
you.
friend, when we say scholars who they are atheists, I mean they are atheists anyways. What do you expect them? They will believe in miraculous birth? No, they are atheists. They don't believe in anything of this. So an atheist is an atheist. So what do you expect an atheist to prove to you is Jesus? But you, in the same time, you will notice, you can go right now and search. You will find that atheists now they come to a conclusion that Jesus was having, let us say, an ability to heal by like some kind of he hypnotized the people and he healed them, but it's not because of God, but he have something special about him. So they could not find something negative about him, and they could not let us say disapprove what he did, because history report all over by people who they aren't Christians.
I couldn't find anything bad about him.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying even the atheists who they are the enemy of Christianity, they at the end they are coming to say, well, he did a lot of things they call it miracle. Yes, he did them, but because he have a special ability of healing, but not it's not from God. But they can't explain to us how you can do that. So atheists they can say whatever they want. They are atheists anyway. They believe that they are monkeys. So why I want to be worried about somebody he believes is an ape?
Look, it seems like he was crucified, but at the end of the day, how can I be sure that he was resurrected? That's what I'm asking you. I mean, where is the proof of this? And I mean,
You know,
if I go by
why?
if I go by
Okay.
history of what I
Oh,
read and
no,
what I
you
see,
see,
I
for
could
us,
conclude he's crucified. But how
okay,
can I conclude he's resurrected?
because you know those who witness him and he appeared to them, and they, even his disciple, he asked to see his hands. He could not believe it. You know, he said, oh, "I will not believe that he is he's resurrected unless I see his hand and his wounds." So the exam and his disciples themselves, they were like, "How this happened?" You know, and they question and they examine his hands. So it's not only him appearing to them; they want to see his
So
wounds.
did his hands have holes in them?
Yeah, this why he put his hand on them. So they were asking, well, if he is the one who is resurrected, well, then he should have the wounds. He should have the spear in his chest. He should have the nails in his feet, in his hands. So, and this is why Jesus, he said, God bless those who, you know, who believe but they did not see. They insist to see. So, if you go to the first John, he says to you, we saw him, we touch him, we know him. Why? Because there is some agnostic. This is where Muhammad, he come with this idea
Okay, so
that,
I'll read about what you're saying, but my other question is how come in Christianity we only have 3 years of his life and we don't have his early years about when Jesus was younger and what he did when he was a kid and if he got or anything like that, or because I know some other stories, some from academic sources, some from Islamic sources, which some of the stories are consistent with history from Islam,
like what?
but such as what Paul did, what Paul did.
What Paul
And
did?
you know what Paul did.
What he did?
He was so I mean you know how Paul in the beginning he persecuted Isa,
Okay,
and he was against him.
okay.
And then he basically, because Paul was a citizen of both Israel
Hmm.
and Rome,
Okay.
he went to Rome and he started telling them they don't have to follow the original laws of the
Hmm.
Torah.
Okay.
So that's what I understand.
Hmm. Okay, no problem. But my
And
friend, Islamic history is a stupid history, and I will tell you why. You just mentioned to me that why we don't have about the childhood of Muhammad, and then I can ask you the
not
same question
Muhammad, not Muhammad.
of Jesus. I can ask you the same thing about where the childhood of Muhammad in the Quran. Where?
Yeah, but we have a lot of descriptions
But
of his
all those
actions.
description is a stupid. Like, the hadith says, when Muhammad mother, she gave birth to him, a light came from her vagina. Who in the world want to believe such a garbage? Because how
I
nobody saw it. The
I
light went
think
all
this
the
is
way
Shia.
away. The light went all the way to Damascus, and then even his family, they did not see that. Where is this coming from? So the stories about Muhammad, written about Muhammad, they don't make sense, and even Muslims, most of them, they disagree with them. And then we find that the stories Muhammad he is copying about Jesus is from books which we Christian will reject. As an example, Jesus, when he was a child, he created from the mother bird. This is the Quran. But this is stolen from books which is we Christian we reject. But you need to ask yourself why we reject that. Why we reject it? Because there's no proof of those books. It's just a story. So how we can accept
But
it?
wouldn't they have gotten those sources from somewhere when they
It doesn't matter.
like
People, my friend, this is telling you that the Christians were very serious not to accept any story, even this story which about Jesus, he created from the mother bird, you know, and why we will deny that? I mean, that will make us give us more proof of Jesus being God to you, correct? What that what
well,
that will what that will do damage to me as a Christian? Nothing. That will make Jesus more powerful to prove to you that he is God, because he can create from the mother bird. So we as a Christian, we do not need such a story, which we believe is a fabrication, to make Jesus or to create the creator Jesus. Jesus already, he gave eyes to the
and
one who
what
is blind.
and then
So
and then there's one
he
more story
created,
I heard I
listen,
wanted
Jihad,
to
he created
your
already,
attention.
He gave eyes to the one who cannot see. He created a new eyes for him. So Jesus already is the creator, and we do not need a story. There's no proof of it. Where Muhammad got this story from? He did not tell you. Who is the witness for it?
Okay. Well,
He did not tell
what
you.
about the story
Who is the name?
where he
Who
was?
is the name of the one who witnessed it? He did not tell you. Who is the names of the disciple of Jesus? He did not tell you. Okay, who is Jesus? He did not tell you. Even his name is Isa. You are an Arab. I am an Arab. You know that not a single Christian called him Isa, correct?
They call him
Yeshua.
Yeshua.
Yeshua or Yeshua. Yeah. So where is Isa coming from? So everything he brought about this Isa, we don't know where it's coming from. But I know, based on my study, Muhammad is a foolish man. He thought that Maryam, the sister of Aaron, she is the same mother, Maryam, of the mother of Jesus. This is why he says, "Oh, sister of Aaron," and this is why he told the Muslims that
It's the
Mary,
same Aaron.
no, yeah, the same Aaron. No, there's one
I'm
Aaron. There's no two.
asking you.
There's no two Aaron. And then this is why Muhammad he claimed that Maryam, the sister of Aaron, she is the mother of Jesus, and she have a father. His name is Umran, but Umran is the father of Aaron. You
Yeah,
know?
that's okay. So I'm giving it to you on that, but at the end of the day, I'm giving it to you on. We'll put the Islamic sources to the side because you have some points, and I'll look at them. But at the end of the day, what I've really been investigating is I just wanted to know who Jesus is outside of the New Testament. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well,
That's all I've been.
at the end of the day, Jihad, you see, I cannot create for you a new book just to convince you. For me, the New Testament is where I learned about Jesus. However, there is a lot of things which nobody can explain about things happening around us today. As an example, Jesus is a person. Let us say he's a figure. People believe in him. And then you will find that the person who believe in Jesus, he changed for good, not for wrong. You believe in Muhammad, you want to do suicide bombing. You believe in Jesus, you believe in Jesus, you love everybody, even if you were a criminal. So the miracle is, like when the Muslims they say, you will not convert to Islam, it changed my life. Okay, well, you became a terrorist. Now you hate everybody. Now you hate your friends. Now you hate even the Quran says you cannot be loving.
You cannot be one.
To your own parents, to your own families, if they oppose Allah.
Right. So I saw that verse, and then I asked some of my fellow Muslims about it, and they said that this is just in the wartime.
What war? Those are
they
family.
They said that if they are not driving you from your home, they are not attacking you.
What does
you
have
don't
to do,
have to,
my friend? What attacking you? Okay, hold on.
Because Abu Bakr and his son were in opposing armies. And
okay, just hold on. Just to show you that this is absolutely a lie.
Go to history.
We Christians, we did not kick you out from your land, did we?
Well, no, not in the Arabian Peninsula, no.
So where Muhammad was in the Arabian Peninsula. So why he said go and kill the Christians and force them to pay the jizya? Here we go. I will never opposed you.
But those were not the Christians of the Arabian. Those were the ones in Syria when they went to Syria.
My friend, even Muhammad is the one who sent the letter to Syria, says convert or I will kill you. So it's not them who oppose you, and it's not them who send you a letter says convert or else, and it's not them who come to your land. It's you who came to their land. So look what you are doing, Jihad. Your name is Jihad. So I'm going to do jihad on the Christians if they don't believe in Allah. Chapter 9 verse 29 says, fight those who don't believe in Allah in the last days from the Christians. So not because they are fighting you, but because they don't believe in Allah. Correct? The verse explains
Yeah.
Okay, so the Christian, they did not, the Muslim, they say the Jews, they oppose Muhammad, the Jews, they fought Muhammad, I will let it go. The Christians, they give shelter to Muhammad. Ethiopian, they gave shelter to Muhammad, they protected him. So why you want to kill them? You will find the answer in the same chapter. When Muhammad, he killed all the the one who oppose him, he forbid non-Muslims to enter the Kaaba and to enter Mecca. And now the Muslim, they start wondering, if we have nobody coming to the Kaaba except Muslims, and we are still a few in number, how we will make money? Who's going to come and do Hajj, spend money in trade and business? So Muhammad said to them, well, you know what? If you are afraid to be poor, read chapter 9, verse 28. If you are afraid of a poverty, Allah will
Yeah, I
enrich
see.
you. Allah will enrich you. So what is the
From
solution?
his bounty.
Read the verse, yeah. Read the verse again. It says, fight those who don't believe in Allah. So go and take their money. So he fighting the Christians, killing the Christians. It's not because they are fighting Muhammad, because Muhammad is trying to solve a poverty problem. He killed all those who have business, all those who do business. And now what we will do? Go and kill the Christians and take their money. And this is why he's saying, let them pay. You see, not convert until they pay.
I got you, CP. I got you. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. When I look at this objectively, what I see is that, look, you can't sit there and say that the history of the the Middle East was a fun one before Islam. You had the Assyrians, they killed the Chaldeans, they killed, there was so many wars before Islam. And what happens is, one tribe comes in, they kill another, they assimilate, and then, they become one. The only difference with Islam is these things came into the religion. So what people practiced in war, just because it's war, they did it. But Islam came and put all these war practices into the religion. That's the difference.
No, Jihad. You see, I will take advantage that you speak Arabic and you are an Arab. If I say to you, no, attack the Romans so we can get their blonde girls, is that a teaching of religion?
To get blonde girls?
Yeah.
I mean, if I have a brain, it just sounds like it just sounds like people are chasing dunya or chasing
Yes.
women. Yeah.
Okay. But this is what your prophet did. And here we can see the difference between your prophet and Christianity. Jesus, he did not say to us, attack the Roman. They are occupying the land, actually. He did not say go attack the Romans so we can get a bunch of women. What Muhammad he did, he said to his companion, اغزوا الروم تغنموا بنات الأصفر. Attack the Roman.
البنو الأصفر يعني هذول
attack the Roman. يعني. Exactly. Attack the Romans so we can get the blonde girls. And then a guy, he said to him, oh, don't Muhammad, don't tempt us by attacking the Roman just to get the blonde girls. Muhammad, he called him hypocrite. He is the hypocrite. So when you say to me, well, at that time, the people, they kill each other. Okay, there are people, they are, greedy. This is God now. Supposedly religion is coming to fix the earth, not to make it worse.
Right. So what I'm saying to you is, yeah, people killed each other. There was warfare. All the things that Muslims did, other people did. But the only difference is that all these things are in Islam. Whereas,
is it godly, Jihad? Is it godly?
It doesn't.
Is it godly to say? Is it godly to say attack the Roman, not because they don't believe, not because they are fighting us? Attack them so we can get the blonde girls.
And the military component of Islam that doesn't really have anything to do with religion. It's more of the military. Exactly.
So
politics.
Muhammad, obviously, he is trying to tempt his men just to go and fight for him. As simple as that. He's satanic. Now, you ask me about Jesus. What is the proof? Well, Jesus.
Yeah, I just want to know about Jesus.
Jesus, he opposed everything Muhammad he do. Jesus, he asked us for forgiveness.
Somebody... But I was taught that Jesus and Muhammad were brothers in faith, and they came with the same message.
No, absolutely. Yeah, this is absolutely false. There's no way. When Muhammad he make a verse in the Quran saying,
Tawheed, yani.
What Tawheed? Muslim, you don't believe in Tawheed. You know what Tawheed mean? You speak Arabic.
Yeah, that means the oneness of Allah,
No,
or
no,
or
no. Okay, I will give you a sentence and then you will see how wrong you are.
Tawheed is
Tawheedu,
bringing things
no,
together,
hold on. No,
bringing things together,
bring things together. So it's not one, uniting
making it
things.
one. بس توحيد
Make it
واحد
united.
يعني واحد.
No, Tawheed, if it's one, you cannot make Tawheed. If it's one already, it is Wahid. Tawheed is unifying things. You just said, making it
Yeah, but
one.
Arabic has different يعني على طول. It
No,
means
no, no,
it could
no.
be all
Arabic
the
is
time, or
no, no,
something is very
no, no,
long, or
no, Jihad.
whatever it is.
No, no. Tawheed, Tawheed mean unifying things together, and you are the one who gave me definition. You said making things one, making things. So if you Muslim believe in Tawheed, that means you don't believe in the oneness of God. You believe in unification of God, and that's what Muhammad was teaching you. Actually, you wanna merge gods together. Rabbu Shara, Al Akbar, which is the sun god, and Allah, which is the moon god. So this is why when Muhammad he says Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, the Arab they said to him, well, Muhammad he have one God, supposedly now he have two, Allah and the Rahman. So what Muhammad he said? He said, well, I call him ar-Rahman, or I call him other name. All beautiful names belong to Allah.
Right. So that was like Allah's attributes: Ar-Rahman,
No, no, you see,
Al-Hakim, Ar-Razzaq.
okay, just wait. You originally you are from Iraq, right?
No, I'm Palestinian.
Okay, so the Aramaic people, they one of the names they use for God is Rahman or Rahimu, you know,
Yeah.
Rahimu. So Muhammad suddenly he decided he liked this name. Suddenly this name appeared in the Quran. Muhammad he was a messenger for many years, and then suddenly the name of Ar-Rahman appeared. Where was Ar-Rahman in the beginning of Islam? Why Muhammad did not mention it? If now we see in the Quran, in almost every chapter start with Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman. But then you need to ask yourself, first time Muhammad he mentioned the word Ar-Rahman, it was in chapter 17, verse 110. That's mean Muhammad he did not mention Ar-Rahman for most of his life. Why this name disappear? Muhammad he copied, he heard, he received a letter. Go and read the interpretation. He received a letter from Rahman al-Yamama. His name is Rahman. So then he wrote back to Rahman al-Yamama. He says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. They said to him,
Okay,
who's
I'm
the
just
son?
letting you know I'm not arguing with you. Okay, I
No,
know
but I'm
that you
telling you,
studied.
even the names of your God is a theft. Because if this is the name of your God from the beginning, he should say it from the beginning, from the first day he met him, or he sent his messenger to him, like Jibreel. Why this name comes so late? And then when they get
Don't
him
you
busted,
believe in Jibreel too?
Jibreel in the Quran is a city Jibreel. Stupid.
Gabriel.
You don't have Gabriel, you have Jibreel. Even the name is wrong. But listen, Jihad. If I say to you that there's an angel come to me and told me read, and I told him I can't read, and then he said to me read again, and I told him I can't read, and each time I say to him that he squeezed me, isn't this stupid?
I mean, there's I have questions in my mind about this kind. Some of this stuff, it seems, I don't know.
No,
You
I mean
know,
angel.
I get what you're saying. I don't want to fully say stuff, but I understand what you're saying.
Okay, but I need
I don't like
to.
to. I don't want to. My friend, I don't want to. But I understand you. Okay.
So you understand that obviously this is a fraud. Because if an
As
angel
I
sent
said,
by
I don't want to say stuff, but I'm just
if an
telling.
angel sent by God he knew that Muhammad he knew how to read or not, correct?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, so why
if
Allah
he
say to
doesn't,
him, read, Iqra is not recite. You remember this is the first word. Recite is something from your memory. If I say to you recite, it's mean I'm saying to you, say something from your memory. So if the word Iqra, some Muslims they try to be smart, they say, oh, he's saying to him recite. Well, why Muhammad would say I can't recite? He
I
can't.
mean,
He just did.
honestly, I always understood Iqra as read myself.
It is read. It is read. It's not recite. But the Muslims, they try to fix it. They say, oh, he's saying to him recite. So why Muhammad saying I can't recite?
But as I said, Arabic words can have different meanings,
No,
you
no,
know.
no, no, no. Actually, first of all, this is not an Arabic word. This is an Aramaic word coming from qro'o. Qarra wa ra'a. Qarra mean he spoke. Ra'a mean he saw. Qro'o. So qira'a is not, the Quran is not even Arabic. There's not Arabic. Arabic is a mix of languages. But anyway, are you convinced with me, Jihad, that your prophet is a fraud or not yet?
You know, this is a public platform, so I'm telling you, you have some good points, and
So you are,
that's it.
you are not going to say because it's a public platform, but in your heart you agree Muhammad is a fraud.
I said you have some valid points.
Yeah, but you agree. Obviously, you are trying to avoid to answer my question because obviously you agree.
If that's the inference you want to make, then fine.
No, I'm not making it is what it is. Either you say this is what it is or you say it's not. Do you agree that the story of Muhammad that the angel is squeezing him is a lie? Or you believe it's true?
I mean, there's some stuff that I question, sure,
Okay,
but
so
at the
it's a
end of the day,
lie. So Muhammad is a liar. You agreed. So now, as long you decide to leave Islam, I'm really happy for you. Actually, I'm surprised. Last time you called me names. You were upset from me.
I'm not making any rash decisions right now.
No, no. What
All
happened
I'm
to you? I
saying,
mean, what happened to you? How many times you called me? And last time, especially last time, you were so angry from me.
yeah, because sometimes I feel that you have a vendetta against this against, or it comes from a place of hatred. You
But
know
my
what I
friend,
mean?
even when you say that, if I have a hatred as you claim, and I don't, because I don't hate you, why I want to hate you? Well, what is personal between me and you? Nothing. If I hate you, I will close my chat right now. I'm speaking here for many hours. I lost my voice. So if I hate you, Jihad. Why I want to speak to you? Why I want to show you the truth? Why I want to tell you, who cares if you convert or not? What I will get from it? Nothing. But I'm really surprised that you are a person who gets so angry from me, especially last time when you called me last time. And actually, I thought I blocked you because you were very rude to me. I thought I blocked you, but I'm surprised you are not. Did you make a new name?
No, same one.
This is the same
No,
one? Okay.
I don't think I was rude. I was just telling you about.
No, you were. Yeah, I remember you were so aggressive in your words, and even I think you use a dirty word with me.
No, 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 no. I never use dirty words, but sometimes I talk loud. But that's
I
beside the
don't know.
point. Who
Okay, but
cares?
I remember that you were very aggressive, and I believe I hang up on you, correct?
يعني يمكن حكيت بصوت عالي
I
بس.
think I hang
بس
up on you,
ما.
correct? Did I hang up on you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened now? Why you think that really?
It was something about where's the original, but I said something about where's the original Bible, something like that. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
but I'm saying now, what happened to you? Why you were so rejecting too much to what I say, and now you found that many of things I say, I got many good points. What happened?
In some things,
Okay, but if some things are true, I am saying that means Islam is false anyway.
because it's a struggle. Because at the end of the day, it's like you want your faith to be strong, and you want to believe that you have the truth, and you want to, you want it, and then here comes somebody who says all this stuff that makes your mind go in circles, and it made me angry.
Okay, I understand, but you notice that's you who rejected what I am saying, and you were arguing with me for a long time. For how long you call me now? I mean, how many? A year, 2 years? How long?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so 2 years of calling me and arguing and disagreeing and etc. And now you come to the conclusion that you know what? There's many things this guy is saying is true.
I'm sure a lot of people came to that conclusion.
Okay, thank you very much. But if this is the conclusion, that means Muhammad is a false then.
Yeah. Well,
And
at the
okay,
end of the
thank you very
day,
much. So Muhammad is a false prophet. You just said, yeah, I agree with you.